OIC of South Florida is a workforce development organization connecting people with career training and skills. As a workforce development company, we recognize November as National Career Development Month. We will be bringing you these videos to help improve your professional development. This week's topic, we will be discussing investing in yourself to land a career job.
Hi, my name is Stephen. I'm one of the trainers here at OIC of South Florida.
My name is Betty Formius. I'm also a vocational trainer for OIC of South Florida.
And I'm Tosca Carroll. I'm also a vocational trainer at OIC of South Florida.
And hi, I'm John Mack, training manager for OIC of South Florida.
So in November, we're continuing the National Career Development Month, talking about ways to get a job or a career. When you come into OIC, we look at resumes, interview skills, things like that. Other things you may want to consider are your social media, what you have on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, things of that nature. As employers, potential employers will probably look at that.
Well, I think it's important that you have things that show you in a positive light. You could highlight some accomplishments, definitely some community work, some volunteer work, but just things that show your presence in the community.
So it's always good to touch on your personality as well. You know, if you like running, if you exercise, anything that shows some personality.
And there are a lot of things that you shouldn't do as well. You don't want to be too much of yourself because remember, you're a candidate for a position. So you want to present yourself in a very professional manner.
So what would be some things to avoid that could offend a potential hiring manager?
Foul language, nudity. You also don't want to get too political.
Okay. Politics, because you're going to offend half the people.
Right.
You know, what's interesting is sometimes it's not even about videos of you, it's videos that you either repost or videos that you show an attraction to, because it says a lot about your personality as well. My rule of thumb is never post anything on social media that you wouldn't post on your front door.
That's a good rule.
You're no longer representing just yourself, you're representing the company you work for.
And I think nowadays there's some apps and web platforms that you can actually use to help get a job or a career. Many different tools out there besides Indeed and things of that nature where you can upload your resume, have people find you, Employ Florida, for instance. But one of the most important and successful apps would be LinkedIn. It's a networking site for business people. Companies can come find you, you can look for companies. It's a good networking tool, just one of the new ways. You know?
It's a very professional tool, LinkedIn is, but even if you wanted to use your social media, like your Facebook or your Instagram, you can do a lot of things. One of the things was already mentioned with regards to just presenting it in writing, but you can also do a video. Do a video resume. That way people can actually see you, they can see how you communicate. Now what's really important is to make sure that, of course, your attire is correct and professional. Right. Be sure that your background is professional, you know.
Another way is actually create a website with your resume on it. Then it becomes a link.
Yeah.
So now you've published your resume, you've done a fantastic video, you look very professional. And how many friends do you have on your social media? Use them, leverage them. Everybody has someone that is hiring somewhere. So promote that within your own network.
You just want to be mindful when you publish a resume or such online. You kind of want to make sure it's sanitized. Be very careful that you're not putting out your home address there.
Right.
You might just want to use an email address because when you go public with that information, remember it's just like social media. You can't get it back.
That's right. And when you talk about email addresses, if you're going to put your email address out there, I recommend that you use your first, your last name, at whomever it is. And if your first and last name is common and it's not available, add numbers to it because we don't want, I'm about that life at gmail.com.
So I agree with everything you guys said. It's basically about separating you between the 1,000 other people that applied for the job. It's how to differentiate yourself. So whether that is through the video or what you do, it's basically why should I hire this person versus this person? So you want to be on your best behavior, best clothes, like you had mentioned, and things like that. You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Correct. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe for the next posting. And as always, the greatest investment you can make is in yourself.